I can hear you coming.
I never questioned if these two would get married. It was always a question of when. Becca and Mitch, you're two of my most favorite people, and I know many people in this room could say the same.
Becca and Mitch, I am honored to be here today officiating your wedding. Mitch, when I first met you in 2011, your fun spirit and kindness turned us into fast friends. And while we had many fun times together and lots of laughter, it was nothing in comparison to the happiness you showed, like a schoolboy with a crush, when you first told me about Becca.
Early into our friendship, I realized Becca was steadfast about getting what she wanted. Most of you know how Becca and Mitch met, but I'm going to share what Becca's short but specific criteria was for her future boyfriend. Get ready, Becca. He needed to have blonde hair, blue eyes, and he had to have a boat. Does that sound like anyone we know?
Your relationship started as a perfect summer romance. Weekends on the boat with friends, flirting, laughing, and then the two of you just really kicked your relationship into high gear with a trip to Ireland over Thanksgiving. Ireland is where you two cemented your relationship and realized how much you complement each other. You realized you could spend all day together, happily exploring, Becca planning, Mitch tagging along, enjoying the ride. It really just clicked, and it was so easy to be together all week.
Becca, you are endlessly loyal to the ones you love, and I've never seen you do anything or say anything you didn't mean. You are genuine, and it's why you so quickly became my moral compass. Stop.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing?
Oh yeah, look at this one. That bad. Yeah.
Somebody's legs.
That goes on.
Mitch, I love you today more than yesterday and the day before that.
Becca, I promise to continue to work to be my best, not just for myself, but for you and the new us. I promise to stand by you through thick and thin and always be a shoulder to cry on.
To be the rock when you need me to be strong and the pillow when you need a soft place to land. I promise to never lose my fire and to continue to keep you on your toes. It keeps you young.
I promise to be the calm to your storm and to do my best to get on board when that storm is taking us great places.
I promise to always try to make you laugh, no matter how many times you roll your eyes.
And take it as a win, even when you laugh at me instead of with me.
Mitch, you look dapper as hell, of course. Not surprised at all. So, growing up, you know, Mitch has had a lot of nicknames. So, there is one nickname in particular that is my favorite. So, came when I was in 7th grade. My buddies and I were in geography class. We were learning about natural disasters. There's one particular natural disaster. It was one of the biggest ones to ever occur. Caused over $6 billion in damages. Ultimately affected over 350,000 lives. That natural disaster was called Hurricane Mitch.
My daughter Becca has always been a woman of strong convictions. That's a very polite way of saying, hi, buddy. Very polite way. From her days in high school, fighting for her class's rights to a standard graduation ceremony, she's demonstrated an unswerving commitment to equal treatment for all. She really has. A commitment I'm incredibly proud of. Becca and Mitch, the partnership is built on love, patience, sensitivity, openness. You beautifully demonstrated these values so far, and that's what we're here to celebrate today.
Now, I don't draw the correlation between Hurricane Mitch and the natural disaster of the hurricane between the amount of damages that it caused. I do draw the correlation, though, between the amount of lives that he's touched. He's able to spark up a conversation with anybody and make them feel like a friend. He's always willing to help anybody whenever they need help, unless they're moving into a new house. And they need help moving a couch.
Mitch, you learned at such a young age that holding your relationships to a high standard is the secret sauce to life. You both make everyone feel like they matter and that you will always be there for them through the good days and the bad.
So if everybody could please raise your glasses.
And cheers to many more years of celebrating everything life throws your way. I love you both.
I love you both. Congratulations.
When Becca talked about Mitch, she grinned ear to ear. This guy is something special, I could tell loud and clear. They jumped in with 2 feet as they traveled abroad. To Ireland they went, their gut instincts we applaud. As you embark on this chapter, I send wishes your way, hopes for your life together, and that life starts today. Becca, Mitch, I can't wait to see what lies ahead in the fabric of life that you weave thread by thread.
Finally, I promise that when we're old,
I promise that when we're old,
I'll still believe these words
I'll still believe all of these words
as much as I do today.
as much as I do today.
Becca and Mitch, in this ceremony of marriage, in the presence of your family and friends, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss!
I blacked out there for a second.
That was incredible.
It's amazing. Holy shit, we did it. How you feeling?
Good.
Good?